Welcome back to the Collector's Table. I'm Josh Culler, and on today's video, I'm going to show you a little bit of a haul that I got going to my local card shop called More Fun Sports in Dyer, Indiana. My friend Ken owns that shop. He's been there for 20 plus years, and nothing crazy today. So the first video that I put out last week was all about me going to my first Fanatics Fest. I got a one-of-one, my very first Gold Vinyl one-of-one Super Fractor, and that was awesome. But on these videos, guys, this is my personal collection. So I'm not a reseller. I'm not out there putting YouTube videos trying to show these massive $30,000, $40,000 deals that I'm doing. I do have like big stuff, but a lot of times I'm going for the basic and simple things like base cards, like regular parallels, or even very simple inserts or whatever it is. So I have very specific things that I collect and I look for. But I'm also not afraid to get the cheap stuff as well, because a lot of times that's what gets added to my collection over time. And it's fun a lot of times, you know, not having to spend like 10 bucks per card every single time you buy something. So I actually went and rated, I do this kind of frequently where I'll go to my local card shop and have fun sitting down for 2 hours and just go through their quarter boxes. So every single card in the box is 25 cents. If you have a local card shop, I encourage you to go find those boxes, the value box. Sometimes they have 50-cent boxes or dollar boxes or whatever. And a lot of times you can find some really, really good stuff in there, and it's just enjoyable and peaceful to sit down and flip through cards and never know what you're gonna find. And that's truly like the fun of it for me, is I'm never knowing what I'm going to find. I did come away with a pretty good stack of stuff, but again, I do find some, like I've found definitely $50 to $100 cards every once in a while. But for the most part, these are going to be base. They're going to be like very simple inserts. I don't know if I got any, I don't think I got any numbers or whatever, but there are some good parallels and stuff like that in here. But listen, like if you're a collector, especially like all this stuff is going to my PC, you don't always have to hit the big stuff. Sometimes you want to hit like some of the smaller things, and that's a little bit of an enjoyable hunt. So for 150 or so cards, I walked out paying, you know, less than 40 bucks for them. So anyway, there are going to be videos that I come out with. Like next week is the National. That's local to me, so I'm going to be going there, probably coming away with some really big stuff. So anyway, let's go ahead and hop into it. These are some basic things. Hopefully y'all enjoy. And then leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys find and like. All right, let's pay attention here. So first things first is my buddy Gary. I buy stuff for his favorite teams. He buys stuff for my favorite teams. Happens to be that I'm a Cowboys fan and Bears fan. He's a Redskins fan. I'm a White Sox fan. He's a Cubs fan. So we just trade stuff. So I found like this die cut Prizm. Again, nothing absolutely crazy. Eckler, Jalen. That's a laser. And then a couple of Jahan Dotson rookies. Nice little Starlin Castro, Chrome, and then Derek Forrester Jr. I don't even know what they call this parallel. But anyway, so this is the kind of stuff that you'll find in those 25-cent boxes. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. I have this segmented by sports, and I already have it organized per player. Once again, there's very specific things that I look for. And anyway, so let's see here. So we got Wyatt Kalanick, I think is how you pronounce his name. Blackhawks fan, happy that Kane is coming back. Speaking of Kane, there's a nice little upper deck card there of him. Nice little Allen Iverson. Again, you're going to find some really random stuff in here. All of these are 25 cents a piece. I grabbed a couple of these because, you know, 25 cents, you know, might as well. Dwayne Wade on the Bulls. Nice little insert. Again, something like this that just came out recently. I have a few of these that I got in this stack. These are going to be $1 a piece minimum on eBay, or if you buy it from Whatnot. So it's nice to find these for 25 cents. And again, Chris Paul goes straight to my PC. Once again, on the NBA hoops as well. Anthony Edwards, same thing there. Nice little insert. Monopoly Prizm, base NBA hoops. Kyrie Irving Monopoly. Again, 25 cents a piece on these. And some of these, like this one, I know I have a couple already, but might as well load up while you got them. Nice little Durant here. This one was a good find too, because a lot of times the Durant cards where he's in a Warriors uniform, those are going to be $3 to $5 a piece minimum. Some good stuff there. All right, that's the first batch. I don't have a crazy amount of stuff here, but some decent stuff. Some Giannis base. I always find a lot of Giannis. It's hilarious, and Giannis is what I collect personally. A lot of Prizms. Again, like some of these I doubled up on just because they're 25 cents a piece. Like that one. All right, let's stack that boy. I think I got out of order a little bit. Some KGs. We got a Donruss and then an Optic of the exact same card. Another Prizm. And then, like, for example, like I doubled up on the Shai, because the Shai, if you buy this card on eBay individually, it's running $2 to $3 a piece. And I got these for 25 cents a piece. Now I'm not gonna resell them, I'm just gonna keep it for my PC, but it's just nice to have, you know. Vince, couple Lucas, nice little 8-bit ballers. Low key, one of my favorite players of that era, Tracy McGrady in the Rockets uni. Ja Bowman, Ja NBA Hoops, Ja Prizm, Ja Dominance, Ja Jam Masters, Ja. I always find a lot of Ja as well. It's kind of funny. And I do PC Ja, regardless of what he is. Like, this is a good one. This is like a $3 to $5 card on eBay as well, Unleashed. I think that's a rookie, isn't it? Maybe not. No, it's not a rookie. But that's a good card. Kobe White. Still miss him on the Bulls. Still miss Voos. That's a good Zach Collins. Green Prizm. Still miss Zach LaVine. We got rid of everybody, man. It's crazy. All right. LeBron's new teammate, Tyrese Maxey. Giddey. You know, I've been following Denny Abdia a little bit more. I know he's not with Washington, but he's a sick player, man. Like, he's got a really bright future ahead of him. I don't know what he's going to do in Portland, but a couple lasers here. Voos, another Kobe White. Love these Star Quests. I actually have quite a bit of these Star Quests. I think I might have most of the sets of every player. I've got the big ones, the LeBron, the Kobe, the I think there's a Jordan of this, if I'm not mistaken, that I have. And then pretty much every other star player. But this is a really good set from Upper Deck. I love these, and kids don't know about B-Roy there. The Young Kings, I really like these inserts as well. Once again, like this going for $2 to $3 on eBay. Nice little rock star Walter Clayton. Same card here. Again, just doubled up on them. Like, why not? You know, they're 25 cents. Nice little Dwight Howard there. All right, cool. I think that's most of the basketball base. I did actually pick this up because this was like a really good take. This was a $3 game worn Mike Miller patch. Nothing crazy. I don't love the design on it, but I'm not going to pass this up for $3. You know what I mean? Like, it's in good shape. So I thought that was a cool card. Might as well. Grab these Currys. I think I paid $1 for these Currys a piece. So that would be the only other price difference. So gold team, but even $1, like these are good cards. And the rest of these 25 cents. So Cat in the top loaders as well. So Cat, KG, Tracy McGrady Raptors. I do collect Hakeem, and these are really cool cards. These cards are textured like basketballs. Really cool cards. And then Topps Chrome. Love the Topps Chrome from that era. What year is that one? 98? Yeah, 98 on that. So, all right, so that's the first batch. Now we got a little bit of football. All right, you're going to see a lot of Cowboys, guys. Just bear with me. Love these playoff contenders from 95, Deion and Michael Irvin. I love this card. This is a really good find. Really nice. Season leaders, Emmitt Smith, Zeke, Dak. See, these are the type of inserts that I'm talking about. Like, you'll find these for 25 cents, but if I wanted to go to eBay to find them, they're $1 minimum. Murray Cooper on the die cut select there. That's a good one. It's good. CD Lamb, Dak. It's the Silver Prizm, Javonte Williams, right? Silver Prizm, yeah. Nice. Alden Smith on the Silver Prizm die cut. Trayvon Diggs. I know he's not with them anymore, but we loved him while he was there. On the rookie, Michael Irvin, Touchdown Masters, Troy, Tyler Booker rookie. That's a little Calvin Hill insert. Leighton Vander Esch. Whatever happened to this guy? Like, he was a killer for us. And he just dropped off the face of the planet. Troy Aikman, Dez. Now getting into some of my Bears. Allen Robinson. Nice Urlacher, Topps Prime, DJ. And then here's some of the specific players that I PC. I found a lot of Lamar. Actually, I think I have a couple more. I found a lot of Lamar, so I just snagged up whatever I could. So Prizm, MVP, Elite, Prizm, Numbers, Select. Like, there's Rookies and Stars, Mosaic, and so just like this whole stack. Just all of these are 25 cents a piece. It's nice. All right, a few more here, and then we'll get into some baseball. Which baseball is only going to be White Sox. That's what I collect. We're almost done. Okay, so Derrick Henry, nice little insert. Derrick Henry. Love these Legends of the Gridiron. Couldn't pass that up. Chad Johnson. Michael Vick, I PC him as well. Chad Johnson. Or not Chad Johnson. Chad Johnson's way up here. Calvin Johnson. And then Ray Lewis. So that's what I got there. Again, like all these 25 cents a piece, like go to your local card shop and look for this kind of stuff because you need this kind of stuff in your collection. You don't always have to have the big bangers and the crazy, you know, $100 to $500, $1,000 cards. You can do that if that's your preference of collecting. But me, I've been collecting for, you know, I guess it would be like almost 25 years since I was really, really young. And I've just always gone for volume, you know, like, but specific volume. There's very specific things that I look for. So that's that. All right, baseball. So a few White Sox, you're going to see a lot of Lou Bob in here because he's not with them anymore. These nice blue sapphires, you know, good old days. Lou Bob, like this card a lot. Loved Tim Anderson when he was with us. And Eloy. Canerico on the Allen and Ginter. Blake Rutherford. Lou Bob. Luis Gonzalez. I love this Frank Thomas Stadium Club. That's a really good shot there. Andrew Benintendi. Lou Bob. Nice Bo Jackson. Another Lou Bob. Eloy Jimenez. That's a good parallel. And then last but not least are the top-loaded ones. Rami Gonzalez, rookie. It's a nice thick boy. Anderson Severino, rookie. Jake Berger, rookie, Topps Chrome. Oscar Colas. Lou Bob. Abraham Nunez. Lou Bob. So that's my haul that I got at the card shop. Again, like find your local card shop, go through their quarter boxes, spend a little bit of time. You don't have to spend all kinds of crazy money on your card collection, especially if you're a true collector like I am. And just have fun with it. Like find the things that you're looking for. Don't be afraid to get base cards and load up on those. You'll find good inserts. So, you know, just try that out. But anyway, got the National coming up next week. So I'll be there on Saturday. Going to be there all day, literally from open to close. I'm going to come away with some really crazy cool stuff. I'm hoping I'll shoot a video on that and that'll come out the following Monday. So, and again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Going to try to do these videos weekly. I already actually have a stack for my next mail day video. So little teaser there. Got some autos, got some Topps Now stuff, some nice inserts and rookie cards, patches. So I've got another few really cool things that are coming in. So I'll probably be the video after next week. But anyway, thank you guys for watching and we'll see you later. Happy collecting.